Time now to go out into, well, it's not cold, it's sort of mildish, and it's dry, and we'll, oh, there we go, oh, the animals are there, and let's hopefully Captain Tongo's there as well. We'll say good morning, Sonnet, grow your own, morning.
Morning, Gary.
Ah, yeah, you are out in the fields again?
Yes, I am, mate.
Is it alright out there today?
It's fantastic, mate, it's fantastic.
Good, and the weather over the weekend was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was, but, you know, remember what I said last week, just keep an eye out for them frosts.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause they can sneak up on you and you got your seedlings in and all of a sudden, bang, they're all gone.
Yeah, and looks like it might get slightly colder this week, so...
Yeah, well, I wouldn't, I mean, I've been looking at me spuds that are chitting and I'm not going to be even thinking about putting them in for another 2 or 3 weeks yet, you know.
Right. So, what have you been up to since we last spoke?
Well, I actually managed to get a couple of days away last week.
Oh,
I
yes.
got me pal to come and water me garlic for me, and I went down to Bournemouth on the south coast. It was absolutely fantastic, mate.
I thought that's where old people go, isn't it, Bournemouth?
Well, this was 2,000 young people, would you believe?
Wow.
All in one room playing music. It was
fantastic.
Met some lovely people down there.
Good.
Give them because they do listen to me blog spot, you know.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You know, and I met this. She's called the Blonde Spud, and she gave me some onion sets, Hercules onion sets. So thank you for that.
Oh, lovely.
But I've got to tell you, while I was down there, I found out a really interesting thing.
Go on.
Did you know that the strongest chili in the world is grown in Dorset?
I never knew that.
It's called the Dorset Naga.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, they measure these things by what they call SHU. It's a bloke called Wilbur Schofield, and he invented this sort of this thing that they can judge how strong they are.
Right.
Now, the normal jalapeno chili that everybody goes like, oh, God, that's hot.
Yes.
It measures about 10,000.
Right.
The Dorset Naga is 1 million.
What would you...
your socks off, mate.
Well, what? Did you try a bit?
I didn't.
No. Very brave. Not to...
I found out where I can buy some, though. I'm gonna give them a go.
I can't... I mean, I can't take hot stuff anyway, but... I mean, what would you use it to cook with? I mean, use it to... You know, what would you put it in?
Well, funnily enough, that links me to my recipe this week.
Oh, right.
Because I'm going to... It's actually a chili con carne.
Yeah.
But it's got a special ingredient. It's got chocolate in it.
Oh, go on, then.
So I'm going to put that to my blog spot.
Oh, okay.
And it gives it a nice, different little taste.
What, just black chocolate or white chocolate?
Yeah, dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Yeah, you wouldn't put Cadbury's Dairy Milk in it, no.
Well, I would.
No.
But there again, I don't understand these things, so...
But, yeah, so, here you go. Here's some hints. I've been thinking, you know, while I was away, been thinking about what to grow this year.
Right.
Because, you know, sometimes you can sort of pile out into the place and buy a load of seeds and stuff and just bang them in and they all take ages to grow, and then you think, well, actually, in the supermarket they're quite cheap. I could have got that cheaper. Tomatoes are a bit like that with me. You know, they take an awful lot of time. Got to water them every day. You got to pinch out the thing, and at the end of the day, you can nip down to the supermarket. All right, they might not be quite as tasty. I know everybody says that homegrown ones are tastier, but they're a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Cherry type are good.
Yeah.
Them hundreds and thousands, I'm growing them this year.
Ah, good, right.
Broad beans are definitely much better homegrown.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, you know, you don't know how long they store them in these supermarkets.
Right.
And French beans, and they're good as well.
Right, so like French beans.
The secret with beans is, pick them young.
Right.
Don't let them go too long, otherwise you get beans as stringy as Madonna's bicep. You don't want them.
No, we don't want them. So,
and another good one is perpetual spinach.
What's that then?
Well, it's like a spinach, but it's actually got a longer growing season. And if you plant some like over say April, then you get them all through summer. They just keep you cut it and it grows again. You cut it and it keeps growing again.
Right.
And then when you get to autumn, if you plant another load of seeds, then they'll grow all through the winter.
Oh, right. Well, that's good stuff, isn't it?
It's good stuff, and it's like, you know, it's spinach. It's got the iron in it, and it's a useful one. That perpetual spinach. Perpetual spinach.
We'll look out for that one then. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I know you've probably got a busy week ahead there, sort of mowing lawns and whatever you do else, you know, digging your compost in.
Oh, aye, compost. Yeah, I got one last joke for you.
Go on then.
This is the leftover from St Patrick's Day. This one. these three gardeners go for a job.
Yeah.
And it's like in one of these big show gardens. And the head gardener has to interview him, and he says, the first chap's an English chap, and he says to him, because you're going to be meeting the public, I need to know whether you got any intelligence and that.
Yeah.
So he says, I'm going to ask you one question, he says, general knowledge. Who's the first people to fly the Atlantic?
Right.
And the Englishman says, oh, that's easy. He says, all cock and brown. He says, very, very good, you've got the job.
Right.
So when he comes out of the room, the Scotsman, the other chap and an Irishman, they said to him, what did he say? And he says, oh, it's easy, he says, he just asked you a general knowledge question. It's dead easy. So the Scotsman goes in second, and he asks him the same question, and the Scotsman says, oh, I know that. He says, all cock and brown. Yeah, I did that history at school.
Yeah.
So he comes out, and the Irishman's really worried. What's the matter? He says, well, I'm no good at general knowledge. What did he ask you? He says, who flew the Atlantic? He says, it's easy, all cock and brown. He says, all right. He says, hang on a minute, I'll write that down on my shovel.
Is
he wrote it down on his shovel, and he walked in, and the chap says to him, all right, Paddy, he says, now, just one question. Who was the first people to fly the Atlantic? He goes, hang on a minute, Spear and Jackson.
I wonder where you were going with that for a minute. Oh, brilliant. There we go, Captain Tongo on Sonic Grow Your Own.